kan niet. Alright, good evening everybody. Welcome to the stream. This is Gleba Invasion Day 2. Let's watch the rock get zapped by the rainbow lasers. As you can see, we've got plenty of artillery shells left over, even though we already cleared a sizable area. In fact, we've got 8.2k artillery shells left over from the 10,000 we brought, and I think we cleared enough space, to be honest. I think we cleared enough space on Gleba. You can see the expansion chunks and the huge area we already cleared. This is maximum zoom out compared to, let's say, Vulcanus maximum zoom out, Fulgora and Norvis, that is not zoomed out. I would say this area is large enough, but we have a problem. That problem is we have 8,200 artillery shells left, and the enemies are just getting denser. Also, the other problem is we're at 75% evolution, and we've installed a special mod called Behemoth Enemies, which was originally intended for Behemoth Demolishers on Vulcanus, but as a side effect they also add Behemoth Stompers and Behemoth Strafers to Gleba. If I'm correct, those should appear from 85% evolution. Here we can see 1% at 86% evolution, and it goes up to 23% spawn rate at the end. So it would be kind of a waste both of this mod and of our weaponry. We're doing the American thing. We developed this weapon and we are goddamn gonna use it. So yes, we are going to go a little bit bigger than this. We brought over 200 raiders as well. I think this is a 10 by 10 raider area, which we got now. Yeah, we've got 100 raiders built. So that's 10 by 10. We can go 12 by 12 probably. We'll start by shooting more enemies. I guess we'll start on this side because it seems like the most expansion chunks are over here and the least are over here, so we'll see how it goes. But I want to spend at least half of my artillery shells. We already got going last time. It was pretty easy. We already made a ton of biochambers, like literally 1,000 biochambers in this chest. That's probably enough for the entire game already. We even got some uncommon ones and 8 rare ones. We still could grab a couple more. We have a bit more resources to actually make more biochambers, but it's I guess we are okay. We don't really need to do it. I have 50 more raiders on me at the moment. I think we got a couple more in this chest. I also have 2 armors. Alright, let me read the chat a little bit. Yeah, this is live. I do have limited access to my chat windows though. I had to choose between a stable connection and a second screen, so I hooked up my internet through cable this time, because last time we had a lot of problems. It might be just the connection strength, but it might also be the communication between my internet hotspot and the laptop itself. So I connected it this time. We should be good, hopefully. I set it again to maximum quality, so hopefully that will make some nice images. Alright. Fresher X for higher rare quality chance. Is that a joke? I assume that's a joke. I think we got the appropriate amount of uncommon ones. About... let's just check. Biochamber all. So we produced about almost 1,200 biochambers. We are slightly behind them with 140 quality results out of 1,200. Is somewhat in line of expectation, I would say, at a 12% quality chance. I take everything seriously. Alright. So yeah, more onslaught today. Let's not waste too much time. Let's see what we need to do. I think I already off cam after last stream I cleaned up the inventory a little bit. We might want to bring a bit more landfill, like 2 more stacks or something. For the rest we've got everything we need, I think. Alright, so let me fetch my cup of coffee. Stone patches are still all being mined, producing landfill. 28,000 produced, that's probably more than we need, but I think there's no other purpose for stone anyway, so we'll just mine up all the starter patches. And there's plenty more stone on the map, I think. Okay, there's plenty more stone on the map, so we won't be running out. We can see enemy expansions are actually forming. There's an enemy expansion right here. This circle was blinking at some point. There's a marker on there. So it's not entirely sure if this strategy is going to be good. We might get out expanded by the enemy here. The higher the evolution is, the more frequent they'll make expansions, and it goes down to like every 4 minutes at 100%, which can be pretty quick. So hopefully we'll get the anti-expansion mechanism in place quick enough as well. Of course, we also still have access to more artillery shells during the anti-expansion process, but it might get a bit dicey. So this might be a mistake. If it turns out to be a mistake, I'll just quietly delete the stream and reset back to the start point of the stream. But I think we're going to be alright. Alright, hey Odium. Watch streaks is a new thing. Alright, just so you know, I have limited access to my chat windows, so I won't be able to... I will be able to keep up even worse than I usually can. Oh yeah, in terms of technology, I thought about it for a bit. I don't know why I decided to... I don't remember why I decided to do this order. I think there's not really that much left to research. We might want to throw cliff explosives in there, because I think we'll need them on Fulgora and on Gleba. Perhaps there's a surprising amount of cliffs around, and I've got a pre-made design which might fit pretty terribly over all those cliffs, so we might want to get those cliff explosives. We'll just not use them on Novice and not on Vulcanus, but we can use them on Gleba perhaps. I think the point was... I forgot, man. It's been too long. Alright, I think the point was oil. I want to cut back on oil spending because oil is the limiting resource. So I want to limit basically a little bit of purple signs, a little bit of blue signs. So we got some damage up or shooting speed upgrade tags in there, which will be handy for spaceships, faster bullets, faster rocket shooting, that kind of stuff. So probably that one is gonna go, and we might add cliff explosives in, and that's not a purple tag. Purple requires a lot of oil because we are sending plastics to Vulcanus to make the purple signs. So that is a lot of oil, a lot of plastics, and we have noticed on Novice our oil tanks are slowly getting drained, so that is not great. That might run out before we're back in time to do something about it. So just finishing up lap speed 4. We're almost at biolabs, so we want to complete lap speed 4, 5, ideally 6 as well, but that is yellow signs which we haven't set up fully yet, so we'll have to omit that for now. Perhaps we'll design the biolabs around lap speed 5, since getting biolabs is probably by far the best thing we can do for the base right now. Basically more than doubling the value of every science pack, thanks to the biolabs inbuilt 50% science pack drain, and for module slots. So That's probably like a super high priority as soon as we've got Gleba set up. A higher priority than like maximizing yellow signs, which we're now like slowly buffering up all the time. And it looks like we're gonna need 1 million science packs for biolabs. At least. Yeah, 1 million yellow science packs. Or at least 1 million yellow signs. So we need to save up yellow science packs. We cannot spend them on anything else we want right now. Like we cannot do laser upgrades or something at the moment. If we want to save up for biolabs. And that also gives us access to the Mark III productivity module soon after. That is just... Alright, we need captivity for that. Okay, we need... Wait, captivity is used for biolabs as well. So that's 1 million. Then 1 million for biolabs. Okay, so we do have a bunch of time before we can actually research biolabs. As we first need to research 1 million word of non-yellow text to start it off. But that means we are pretty close to productivity module Mark III as well then. I suppose we'll just use the existing design for Gleba with the productivity module Mark IIs, as there's a bunch of unique traits to my Gleban science build that just balance out quite nice the way it is. I'm gonna do Gleba in a very weird way, which you normally don't want to do, where I just let, basically like normal Factorio, I just let the bells back up, and still nothing will spoil if I do it right, so we'll see how that goes. Oh, nice track, man, this 7/8 time signature. I always love the weird time signatures and polyrhythms. Just vibing. Alright, let's stop vibing and start playing. Wait, my coffee. Right. Mic volume lower. Okay, let me check that real quick. Oh, wait. I just forgot to... I might sound really crappy as well. Alright. Change in 5, 4... Come on, 3, 2, 1. Alright, looks like now we should be good again. This is the normal setting for my microphone. Right, yeah, I forgot to start the program for the microphone. Alright, thanks for notifying me of that. That would have been crappy. Right, let's get the coffee flowing. My goal for today is just to spend most of my artillery shells and explore a little bit more of Gleba. We probably got enough space, but just in case we don't, this is the best and maybe the only time we can pull off the strategy, so that is what we're going for. Right. Let me check one more time. Voice sounds worse. Testing, testing. Do you want to see the rainbow high in the sky? Do you want to fly like a bird? Testing, testing. Do you want to see the rainbow high in the sky? Do you want to fly like a bird? Alright. Testing, testing. Do you want to see the rainbow high in the sky? Do you want to fly like a bird? Oh, it should be good now. This is at least what I usually use, so I'm gonna keep it. Thanks 098799 for the 300 bits, I think. Started playing Warptorio and now I'm even dreaming about hand feeding. Warptorio is the single The mod that is the most suited to my playstyle in existence, I think. In Warptorio, especially early on, hand feeding is king. There's no doubt about it. You can even beat it in 8 warp zones if you just hand feed enough. If you are not beating it in 8 warp zones, you're not hand feeding enough. Alright. I'm just gonna blabber on all evening if we don't get started, so let's get started. Alright, so more landfill. I think the rest is alright. I still have the blueprint to request more artillery shells from space. Okay, that's the secret. That's the secret. We are not meant to see that one just yet. Let me check. 50 raiders. If we do a 12 by 12 loop, we'll end up at 144 raiders. So technically, I have 6 too many. I can lose 6 raiders and still be fine. So I'm not gonna take more. Alright, I think we're just gonna get started. Where do we go first? I forgot if there were still... Let's switch off these chunks. If there were still like enemies roaming around anywhere. Like over here, for instance. I think we're just gonna start in this corner and work our way around. I think I got a good method now for clearing everything out, so let's go. Without the raiders getting in danger. So before I just first placed the raider loop and then started artillerying everything while I knew the lay of the land. But that got my raiders into danger. I have to really keep track of where I'm putting my artillery turrets for the raiders to survive, which is not great. So now we're gonna do it a bit different. I'm still gonna go far away from the raiders. I'm just going to put my artillery turrets on the edge of the visible map, and the turrets magically will know where the nests are. So we should still be alright. Alright, we're almost at the edge here. Just trying to reach out while gabbing, while walking, but it's a lot easier in the mech armor. Alright, so we still got a lot of guys. We already got big stompers. We are 10% away from seeing behemoths. This is the number 5. That is the edge of the scan range. Right here. So I'm just basically gonna follow this line and place my turrets on the edge, and just very briefly we'll keep the turrets in place. And if we just follow this, we should be far enough away from our raiders that the raiders are gonna be safe. Let's first request a little bit extra shells, if we can place that somewhere. So that's gonna request 50 shells every time. I cannot carry 50, but of course I can. Bingo square one. If not more, can be checked already, the trash slots. If you've got that one on your sheet. Yeah, Gleba is really pretty from far away. I really enjoy the looks of Gleba as well. Right, we're just gonna deconstruct that, so we are not gonna request more shells down. Alright, so that's kind of the maximum I can carry. Alright, I'm just gonna pop down just a little. It's like one aircraft over there. We lost one turret earlier on. I'm not gonna use blueprints or anything, I'm just gonna do this. And we'll see where they turn. We're turning left now. We're turning north now. I should have my blueprint here. Oh, they're already coming. I gotta grab everything and run away. Yikes. Normally those guys are a bit slower. I think they're after me now. I gotta run, they spotted me. Normally those guys are a lot slower. As they are being held down by all the wrigglers, which move kinda slowly. Okay, I think they lost my trail now. Yeah, that is a little bit scary. So the moral of the game is just place all the turrets, as many as I can, as much firepower as I can. Alright. Looks like they found me. Okay, that was not very cinematic. I think those two strafers happened to part back towards the nest and just went straight through my location. Let's just go this way for a bit. Okay, there they go again. Okay, I think I should save a little bit more often than I usually do. I got 4 damaged turrets. This can go wrong pretty fast. The strafers are not that dangerous, but if stompers get involved, I'm gonna lose turrets and I might die even. Which is not great. Okay, now we got all those guys there. Yeah, so I don't want those guys close to me. You don't necessarily need to take out absolutely everything close by. There's a red point on the map, but I don't see anything. Okay, it's gone. Okay, that was not great. I think we're far enough away here. Let's be a bit more careful. Okay, nothing is coming yet. We are very close by though. Those guys are coming. We are out of here. And I've had my roboport switched off. Okay, I got away quite good there. There's the big stompers. Those guys can rush in quite fast as well, man. This is not gonna be as easy as earlier on. Now we gotta be way more vigilant. I hope I can still like show off a couple of those artillery strikes, but we're gonna have to hit and run much more aggressively than we did before, and I just got in range of those guys. Okay, maybe we can go back a little bit. We are still pretty far away from the radar. Okay, these guys are getting hit. Rotating. And it looks like everything is out of range now, so we are too far away. Alright, we're having a little bit of a rough start here. At least this is more safe. But we did not really, like, shoot anything. So, you know, I think we're gonna keep on the expansion chunks on the minimap. Do I dare to do this? It takes up a lot of my view, but at least the minimap is a little bit larger. How big is it normally? Maybe like this. That's the same thing. Alright, we'll try it for a bit. It will be satisfying to see the circles disappear at least. So we'll try it a little bit and see how that goes. We do get information though where the nests are. That is not great, I suppose. But we're gonna do the raiders in here and then probably another loop anyway to clear it out. So let's just try it for a bit. We only see the nests, we don't actually see the enemies, so maybe we're alright. Alright, that's just regulars. Shooting north. Right, we are pretty far away. I should not linger around too much and look on the map because those guys, they will come. I did want to see the turret range though, because if the turrets are no longer shooting, that's also a dead giveaway that there are no nests in this circle anymore. So I suppose we'll have the information anyway, kind of. Right, so the artillery turrets know exactly what is where. I think we have stopped shooting again. Okay, that seems fairly safe. If I'm a bit further away, I do have the time to just relocate every time. Again, if there was not a lot of enemies nearby, we can maybe get away with getting a bit closer. Okay, we're shooting to the back. That is not great. Yeah, we are too close. We gotta move out. We were shooting diagonally to the back. That was dangerous. Right, the expansion chunks are actually, the nests are coming further inward here. So I suppose I think we need to reload pretty soon. Shooting this way. Oh, that's a large one. Okay, I gotta go. Gotta move. Okay. Move. Holy smokes. This is gonna be a stressful one. Last two edited videos not on the playlist. Okay, that's a mistake. Last one doesn't have episode 16 in the title. That may have been me just trying to get some more people to click on the video, because episode 16 for new people does not sound very appealing. We are way too close here. I also am out of shells. Just send down a couple from space. Yeah, no flamethrowers on Gleba. The handheld flamethrower though. Can you not get oil on Gleba at all? Do you get everything through the bioprocessors? I guess you can import oil for flamethrower turrets, but is there no way to make that? I think we can leave that behind. That can request more. While we go try placing some turrets maybe here. I gotta zoom out. Alright, go. We cannot wait around. That big guy will stomp me to death in a second. We already tried that the last episode. Okay, we can request one more batch. But the problem is those guys are just gonna linger around everywhere. That's the last group there. Let's see if we can get a couple more shots in here. Oh, we're shooting pretty far away again. Okay, the turrets are done shooting. The entire circle is clear. Let's head out here. I think this method is working out fairly well. I'm not gonna say it's entirely safe, because it's not. But it's probably the best method we've got available. We need as many turrets as we can place, really. Alright, they are gonna come almost immediately. I gotta get out. As soon as no regulars are involved, that is all pretty dangerous. So it is just gonna be a lot of hitting and running, mostly running. I think we're not close by enough to trigger anything. Oh yeah, alternating between chunks, that is not very efficient. Shoot one shell up, shoot one shell down, and we're out of here. Alright. Okay, I think we got our system down though. That is gonna work fairly well. Alright, here's the expansion. So we should see a whole bunch of chunks disappear right now. I think we can request another batch from space while we place some turrets in that range. Okay, we might not be taking out the expansion. I don't think I'll have too much time to wait. Again, this is literally the definition of hit and run. Just like get off one or two shots and run away. I do think we are spending more artillery shells though, so at least there's something good about it. Okay, we definitely don't want to be hanging around for too long, I think, when we're looking at it like that. Is that guy coming to me? I think he might be. Okay, no, he's passing by for some reason. I'm not gonna wait around to see what he's there for. We can exactly pick this up, I think. Zoop. I gotta make sure not to lose my landing pad, because that will be devastating. We cleared the expansion. We're gonna be doing a lot of this, I'm afraid. It would help to place turrets maybe in a couple different chunks at once. And there's a chance they'll target some different nests in different order, instead of trying to fight over who gets to shoot what. You can see the chunks disappearing. That is nice. I cannot really watch for too long though. We gotta just look at that on the minimap mostly. All fired out. Let's do 3 chunks north and repeat. We are at the edge again of the visible. So I suppose we're alright. We need 2. We already, I think we're all pretty close to needing okay, that entire area is free. There is nothing in there. I think we're pretty close to needing 3 artillery shells per nest, man. Those things got some resistance or something. Looks like I can carry another batch, so let's place that a bit back. I gotta make sure not to place my turrets too close to that building, because they might go for it if it's too close. Nice. %78%. Okay, we already went up 3%. In terms of evolution, that means we got 7% to go until the behemoth stompers come in. Alright. I shouldn't leave those things alone too much. Alright. Even those big premature regulars are a problem because of their poison stuff. They are... With too many, it's not possible for me to kill them, really. Right, those guys are all going down, so we are going to set up here while they walk down. And we can take out the rest of the nest. Right, we're shooting far away there now. Okay, that was a good salvo. We got in a lot of firepower, but now it's time to get out of here. Those guys don't have any of those regulars attached to them. There's another one. It's really a big bunch of big ones already. I think we are making good progress though on spending shells. We had 8.2k, 7.9k, we're about 300 shells down. And we have enough to grab 2 more inventories for sure. So let's leave this here. So this side should be the densest side, I hope. If I can send them down, I would like to, so... Alright. If we're this close by, we cannot linger around. Yeah, behemoth enemies is a mod indeed. You can type... No, I cannot. You can type ! mods to see all the mods and a short description of it and why it's in the game. Okay, we made it up to the northern corner, which is over here. So not too bad. So I probably want to see if I can get one more salvo. Oh, this is a little bit risky, I suppose. Of course, perfectly. Okay, let's go. No, this is not good. This is not good. There is way too much movement there. Alright, my raider is here. I cannot really put it too close by. Let's try to get them up here a bit. Oh no, I didn't see that stomper. Okay, he's going up. We have a little bit of time. I wanted to get one more shot in, but I should not do that. Especially not if I'm cliffed up like this. Yeah, okay, those guys have found me. Look at them. I think there's too many. That is a wriggly bunch of guys. Holy smokes. Okay, they're spreading up again. Joining whatever nearby nest they can find, I suppose. Alright, that's alright though. We're making good progress. Okay, look at those circles disappear. But not for too long. Go, go, go. Maybe I should just let my bots fly to me if they come that close. Alright. The rest is just gonna be copy-paste, I suppose. Where is the YouTube videos in all caps? I think it helps if you scream a little bit louder. That will probably get them finished. I've had a setback. The video will be delayed for 1 more week. Unfortunately. Right, we want to get a little bit closer to the edge if we can. See where the shells fly out this time. Okay, we're going that way. Sure. Okay, that means I cannot look on map view because that was a little bit too close for comfort. I waited too long. It really helps that they are like elastically bound to those small wrigglers, man. I think I'm getting away with a lot more stuff than I should be getting away with here. Alright. I think we're still at 2 shells per nest. Alright, run away. Alright, looks like... I accidentally dropped some shells over there, which were on the way to this landing pad. Need to wait for the radars to be on again, then I can mark them for deconstruction. Wait, okay, those were almost dead. I guess there was a nest there. Oh, not too bad. Oh, we had a lot of time. And we stopped shooting. It's almost funny how we exactly have enough time to get the shots in we need to destroy the bases without actually getting wrecked too hard. Alright, I think we are safe. So let's go. Mark those so they stop blinking at our face all the time. Okay, so all those chunks where we are shooting at have already been generated. If the chunk is not generated, then those guys spotted me as well. I got my landing pad, so we should be alright. If the chunks are not generated, the nests are not generated, and the artillery shells will not target the ungenerated nests. They're still in their quantum state, so to say, in the lore of this channel. Ah yeah, it's a Twitch command, the mods one. Oh, I have Twitch chat open myself. Okay, somebody already did. Thanks, Mr. Forgetful. One more. There's a bunch of nests up there. There's a giant cliff though. I think I... Oh, okay, there's a hole. There's always a hole in the wall. I thought that were... I thought that those were the enemy. Those might arrive pretty quickly as well. Oh yeah, one shot that way. Come on, one more shot, one more shot. Alright, go, go, go. Go, go, go. They definitely saw me. Oh, that's bad. I'm glad I remembered the hole in the cliff. No? You're not following me. Then I might try to get off another shot. Yeah, gotta keep looking at the enemies here. Alright, go, go, go. Go, 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 go. At some point, they might decide not to stop. I'm gonna get too complacent, thinking, they'll stop because they're... And then they're just gonna stomp me. I can already feel it happening. I think we're on the expansion line. So yeah, this area is way less populated than this corner for some reason. As I say, this area is way less populated. There is literally 0 nests in this range. Right, that means we're gonna find the nest that shoots this stuff, just to see what's going on. Probably get the most peaceful Gleba song in existence. And it was just a single one apparently. Yep, nothing to see here. Let's head out here. Right, hopefully we'll get a couple of those areas because those will not require too much investment. Don't see any expansion chunks. I don't think we have a 7 chunk range. Oh, maybe we do. Right. We might have just generated more chunks like that. I gotta move. I cannot stay in a location for long. We're far out of the territory where I wanna be though, so let's not go overboard just yet. Try to stick to the line. Oh, yeah, like that guy. He's not stopping. Okay, he is stopping. No, that is weird behavior. Why is he not stomping me? He's really waiting for that attack group, I think. For the rest of these slow guys. That's the only reason that this is possible, I think. But there's more guys coming from that angle. We don't need to go with that angle too much. Sprinkle, sprinkle, little star. Oh, how wonderful you are. Gotta go, gotta go. Okay. Those iron rocks, man, they really can trap you. Where's that guy going? Alright, go, go. I think we'll take it. Try to go for world peace on Gleba. Oh, we got an expansion chunk right here. See if something is happening there. Doesn't look like it. So maybe we just interfered with the expansion by doing an attack, but this expansion doesn't seem to be happening. I think the expansion chunk stopped to exist as an expansion chunk right there. So now that expansion is definitely not gonna happen. It's no longer a valid location. Okay, looks like they didn't see us behind the trees here. That's definitely how this game works. You can hide behind trees. Okay, my silo thing might be too close by here. I can carry everything. Good. I think we have almost reached the other side over there. Those are close by. Only... Okay, that is way too much stuff coming my way. Go, go, go. They're gonna come from all angles as well. Okay, there is one nest. Maybe I can just quickly snipe those. Really quickly. Yeah, hello there. Okay, that guy was not elastically bound, and he's after me clearly. So yeah, we're gonna run away. That's our best tactic. Run away, run away. Let's find a safe spot over here. Right, I think he lost us. I wanna go up there though, ideally. Okay, I don't think I want more than that. Let's grab them all. I'm gonna spend 20 shells, I'm confident. Yes. Can I sneak my way close to that 5 point? That would be good. Where's this guy going? It is a little bit nerve-wracking to go so deep in enemy territory here. There's still some nests up there, so we might place the first batch up here. See what that does for us. Oh, I don't want to shoot to the south just yet. So I can reset up again. Okay, these are just turning to the left again. Okay, go, 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 go. Too risky, too risky. I'm sure those guys are after me. Looks like I cannot really get that close to the 5. So I have to settle. It's literally hit and run again. It is working though. It is working pretty well. Gotta store them in the trash slots so we can carry everything. Okay, not too bad. Okay, we're on the edge here. Do we dare to go over here? That's gonna be a single shot and run, probably. Oh. Can we fight that guy? Yeah. I just want him to not focus on my bots. I don't think I can. It's a medium stomper, and I don't think I have the means to kill him. 6. Yeah, I don't. I definitely don't. Let's just run away. Until he loses track of me. And hopefully we can send the bots along a different path. By doing the classic triangle maneuver. And now my bots fly this way. And that guy just will, I suppose, eventually despawn. Yeah, those guys heal fast as well. I guess it's technically possible to take him out over the span of like 2 minutes with the rocket launcher, but not really worth it. Yeah, I kinda got off track there then. Okay, I accidentally triggered that strafer I didn't see. So we're running again. 80.5% evolution. Yeah, I think we might get there a lot sooner than I thought we would. Yeah, let's try to go here and see what happens if we place some turrets here. As a waiting move. Alright, pretty good. It's time to go. That stomper again does not really seem to be attached to anything slow this time. Where did that guy come from? Right, I didn't save since the beginning of the stream, so that is... I ran into the same guy again. Don't even think I can fight that guy. Maybe I can. Oh, I finally killed an enemy. Look at me. I'm not cheesing anything. I'm fighting manu a manu. Yeah, that was a waste of a rocket. Should get some of those fruits. This is a vegan playthrough after all. I can eat those tree stuffs. You know when somebody is a true vegan if he